Beloved child of God, this isn't a coincidence, it's confirmation. You've been asking, God, are you even doing anything? And heaven is answering with one word, yes. Just because you don't see the shift doesn't mean God stopped moving. You may feel delayed, forgotten, overlooked, but in the unseen, God is building what eyes haven't seen and ears haven't heard. We walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. He's not inactive, he's intentional. He's not ignoring you, he's preparing you. The silence you're experiencing is not abandonment, it's strategy. God is working behind walls, in rooms you're not in yet, with people you haven't met yet. He's aligning timing, resources, connections, and favor, all at once. My Father is always working. John 5:17. The reason it feels quiet is because God is doing it underground before He reveals it in public. Roots grow deep before the fruit shows up. Blueprints are drawn in silence before buildings ever rise, and miracles always begin in places nobody sees. Don't confuse invisibility with inactivity. Heaven is active, angels are moving, doors are unlocking, and your name is being mentioned in places you haven't even entered yet. No eye has seen what God has prepared. 1 Corinthians 2:9. So don't panic in the pause. Don't lose faith in the fog. Your breakthrough is already in motion. You just haven't caught up to it yet. Declare it now. God is doing more than I can see. I trust what He's doing in silence. My breakthrough is moving toward me, even now. Chapter 1. Hidden, not forgotten. Child of God. You're not being ignored. You're being prepared. You've been hidden, not because God forgot you, but because He's protecting and positioning you. Before I formed you, I set you apart. Jeremiah 1:5. You've always been on His radar, even in the dark. Yes, the silence is stretching. Yes, the waiting feels endless. But in the unseen, God is building what can't be rushed. What looks like nothing is actually heaven's blueprint unfolding. You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand. John 13:7. The most powerful things God does often start in secret. David was anointed in private before crowned in public. Joseph was favored in a prison before ruling in a palace. Jesus spent 30 years in obscurity before 3 years in ministry. God hides what He values and what He's preparing to reveal. Your silence isn't a sign of being forgotten. It's a sign that you're too important to be rushed. God isn't ignoring you. He's investing in you. He who began a good work in you will be faithful to complete it. Philippians 1:6. Stop measuring progress by what's visible. Start trusting the process by what's promised. He's building your foundation deep, so your future can rise high. And when the time is right, what was hidden will be undeniable. Say it out loud. I may be hidden, but I'm not forgotten. God is working in the dark to reveal something powerful in the light. Chapter 2. When it feels like nothing's working. Child of God. Let's be honest. Some days it looks like none of it is working. You've prayed, but the door stayed closed. You've obeyed, but nothing shifted. You've fasted, cried, worshipped, and it still feels like the heavens are quiet. But here's what you must understand. God doesn't waste obedience. He multiplies it behind the scenes. Let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we will reap, if we do not give up. Galatians 6:9. The problem isn't that God's not moving. The problem is that it's happening in dimensions your eyes can't measure. He's testing your endurance, strengthening your roots, maturing your spirit, so you can carry what you've been asking for. Because some blessings are too heavy to hand to an unprepared heart. Those who sow in tears shall reap with joy. Psalm 126, verse 5. You haven't been wasting your time. You've been planting in faith. And the tears you thought were unnoticed, they've been watering your harvest. If you quit now, you'll walk away from the very breakthrough that's almost ready. The resistance you're feeling isn't a sign to stop. It's confirmation you're close. Though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay. Habakkuk 2:3. Heaven's timeline is precise. And while you think nothing is working, everything is shifting. Behind every delay, God is doing deep work. In your heart, in your habits, in your atmosphere, in your alignment. So don't trust your feelings, trust His faithfulness. Declare it now. Even when I see no results, God is moving. My obedience is not in vain. My due season is closer than it feels. Chapter 3. Faith doesn't need evidence. Child of God. Faith isn't about seeing it to believe it. It's believing it, even when you don't see it yet. Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. This season, God is calling you to walk by faith, not by what your eyes or circumstances tell you. The breakthrough you've been praying for is on the other side of your belief. For we live by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. You might not feel it, you might not understand the how, but your faith is the key that unlocks what God has already prepared. Remember the heroes of faith in the Bible. Noah built an ark when there was no sign of rain. Abraham believed he would become a father despite his old age. Moses led a people through the Red Sea, trusting God's promise before seeing dry land. They didn't wait for perfect evidence. They moved because they believed God's word. Faith activates God's power in your life. Doubt delays it. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. Hebrews 11:6. This is your moment to choose faith. Bold, unwavering, confident faith. Speak life over your dreams. Declare victory over your doubts. Say it out loud. I choose faith over fear. I believe God's promises, even when I don't see the way. My breakthrough is coming because I believe faith isn't passive. It's a decision to trust God's unseen hand guiding your story. No matter what your eyes say, your spirit knows the truth. God is faithful, and He is already working on your behalf. Chapter 4. Don't give up in the waiting. Beloved, waiting is hard, but it's not wasted time. God's timing is perfect, even when it feels slow. But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. Isaiah 40:31. Waiting builds your endurance, shapes your character, and prepares you for what's next. It's in the waiting that faith grows strongest. Don't confuse waiting with quitting. The moment you give up is the moment your breakthrough stalls. Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. James 1:2-3. Every delay, every not yet, is training ground for your miracle. Keep praying, keep believing, keep moving forward, even if it's just one small step. God is aligning every detail behind the scenes. Speak life to your waiting season. I refuse to give up. My breakthrough is coming. I am strengthened in the waiting. Your victory isn't just on the other side of waiting. It's growing in the waiting. Chapter 5. Activate your breakthrough. Beloved, God's promises are real, but breakthroughs require action. Faith without works is dead. Faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead. James 2:17. You can't just wait and hope. God calls you to step out boldly, even when the path isn't clear. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him, and He will act. Psalm 37, verse 5. Your obedience unlocks divine favor and accelerates your breakthrough. Small steps of faith today set the stage for big victories tomorrow. Don't hesitate because of fear or doubt. Move in faith. Pray, speak life, take inspired action. Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men. Colossians 3:23. Your breakthrough is tied to your willingness to move, even imperfectly. Declare this now. I activate my breakthrough by faith and obedience. I take the steps God places before me, trusting He will lead and provide. God is ready to move. Are you ready to walk? Chapter 6. Speak your breakthrough into existence. Beloved, your words have power. They shape your reality. Speak faith, not fear. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18:21. Stop confessing delay, doubt, or defeat. Begin declaring your breakthrough now. The Lord will give strength to His people. The Lord will bless His people with peace. Psalm 29:11. Speak life over your situation. Declare victory, increase, and favor every day. Your breakthrough is already working behind the scenes. Your words align you with God's promises. Say it boldly. I speak breakthrough, favor, and divine increase over my life. My season is shifting, and I receive it now. Faith-filled words activate God's power and position you to receive His blessings. Remember, your tongue is a weapon. Use it to build, not destroy. Speak life, speak faith, speak breakthrough. Chapter 7. Trust the process. Embrace the promise. Beloved child of God, your breakthrough is coming. Trust God's perfect timing. His plans are never late. For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1. Don't lose heart when you don't see the full picture. Faith is trusting when you can't see the way. But those who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. Isaiah 40:31. Keep pressing forward, standing firm. God's promise is sure, and your breakthrough is on the horizon. Declare boldly, I trust God's timing. I embrace His process. My breakthrough is coming now. Stay faithful. The best is yet to come. Beloved, God is moving beyond what you can see. Your breakthrough is closer than ever. Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. Release fear and doubt. Step into faith and expect the impossible. Declare with confidence, I receive my breakthrough today. I trust God's plan and timing. I walk in victory, favor, and abundance. Remember, God is working behind the scenes. Nothing is wasted. Your season is shifting and your miracle is unfolding. Stand firm, keep believing, and watch God bring the unseen into reality. You are chosen, favored, and unstoppable.